For my final exam analysis, I focused on three main parts: understanding the raw data, summarizing trends, and testing a sales prediction model. First, on the dataset tab shows sales records for products like laptops and cameras over 6 months. Every item has the exact same unit price of 1,081.30, which is unusual because prices normally fluctuate, and this means the total sales is just quantity multiplied by that fixed price. So the numbers are straightforward but not very realistic. And the pre-calculated starts at average and medians. To confirm this, there's zero variation in unit price, but sales totals change based on how many units were sold. And the next one is on the dashboard tab. Uses a pivot table to break down sales by month and product. The June was the top performing month and bringing in over 1.4 million, mostly from tablets and cameras. But I noticed a problem. The sum of unit price column doesn't make sense because adding up an identical prices isn't useful. At it should show average instead. It should show average instead. For example, April's smartphone sales were oddly low was, and there's a stock shortage or a marketing issue, and that's something I'd like to investigate further. And finally, on the predictive analysis tab, regression to predict sales based on the quantity that is sold. The model has a perfect R squared value of 1, and meaning quantity sold explains 100% of sales. But this is only because the unit price never change in real life. So that's almost never true. And a better model would account for discounts, seasonal demand, or price changes. The unit price remains constant at 1,081.3 as shown by identical mean, median mode, max, and minimum values. Total sales vary significantly with a mean of 54,443 and 46 cents and the high standard deviation of 27,158 and 85 cents, indicating wide fluctuations in sales. The unit price and total sales column combines values and reflects this variation with an even higher standard deviation. This chart shows how much each product earned over time, and products like laptops and smartphones generally generate higher total sales, indicating they are the top selling items. This line chart reveals the sales trend over 6 months. A noticeable increase can be seen in May and June, suggesting strong sales performance toward the end of the period. This pie chart illustrates the proportion of total sales per product. The size of each slice helps to identify which products contribute most to overall revenue. Larger slices represent the higher contributions. The scatter chart shows a perfect linear relationship between quantity sold and total sales with a fixed unit price of 1,081.3 cents. Sales increase consistently as quantity sold rises. The R2 value of 1 confirms a perfect fit.